So my name is Jacob Mindra, and I'm farm manager for Specialty Crop Company. Specialty Crop Company is a family-owned operation of about 20,000 acres. Primary crops being pistachios, almonds, figs. We also have some smaller acreage of walnuts, persimmons, kiwis, pomegranates. A good example would be like a simple chemical order. You know, you would email the vendor, you'd have type up a bunch of stuff, and you would have a handwrite a manual PO, turn it into the office. And at the time, we were kind of looking for a program for ourselves. We needed to fill a need with all of our inputs, ordering, and record keeping. But we also needed for our office, for a checks and balances system with a PO, pricing, vendor, materials, everything. And we found that Agworld fit that perfect because it was one document that was able to go across many aspects in the company. So our PCAs were able to look at it before at any given ranch, but here what we've actually started doing is we have a few of our PCAs who are actually using Agworld now for writing recommendations, and that's streamlined our process even further. So on our end, it works perfect. It pops up in your system. I grab it, I can convert it over to work order, and I'm done. I don't have to type everything in. So we actually have our supervisors and foremans out in the field are able to access with their iPads or phones, able to access Agworld. For an example, if a supervisor didn't have time to get to an office to grab a recommendation, he's out in the field, he's got it right there on his iPad to get the job rolling. What I've told a lot of people, it has so many tools out there, but sometimes I think people think that, oh, if I don't use it this specific way, and that's a lot of entering and all that. You don't have to enter all that information. You can enter what you need and how you want to enter it. You don't have to go from a work order to this to that. You don't have to have the guys in the field enter this or that. You can manipulate things around to make it how it fits for you, and that's been the best part, I think, even for us. You know, we've been able to look at it and say, hey, well, we could enter it this way or this way or this way, and it spits out the same data, but man, it works so great for us, you know? And that's the part we love. And that's actually what I've told a few growers before. It makes life easy, to be honest with you. It just makes things easy.